Hi, my name is Pat Goodwin with Pat Goodwin Associates. The question today is, what is an employee performance appraisal process? Let's talk about the appraisal process for an employee, and this is for their performance. First of all, you want to make sure that new employees understand that they will be going through a performance appraisal process. This is typically done within the first 3 months of a date of employment, the 6th month, and then after they've been there for a while, it could be yearly. But it could be during the year if there's special concerns about an employee's performance. So every employee should understand what is going to be provided to them in the form of a policy and a procedure in that company, and when our performance appraisal processes instituted. So during the year, I would encourage the employee to keep documentation of the work, make sure that they are aware and keenly aware of how they feel the work is done, and then the manager is going to be required to keep documentation or at least be aware of how the employee has been performing. So once the notifications are out that we are now moving into the time of year that we do the employee performance appraisal, then every company may do it differently. There are certain assessments and tools that can be utilized, such as a 360, where the manager, there could be a colleague, there could be a customer, there could be someone that's a colleague inside the company would offer their opinion about that particular employee's performance. And everyone would be going through the performance appraisal process. Once those evaluations are back, then there would need to be someone who is a psychologist or someone who's accredited to read those appraisals, to put that together, and then be able to go over that with the manager, or the manager would go over it with themselves. If they've gone through this process before, they are typically very skilled at reading a performance appraisal, and then they would set up a time with the employee to review their performance appraisal. They would document the date, they would document comments, and they would have action items or goals set for this employee to better perform in the months ahead. If there are specific issues and grave issues that this employee needs to address, then they may be put on a performance appraisal where they will be given just a certain limited number of days or weeks or months to show drastic improvement, or they would then have another meeting with their manager and or HR to make decisions about whether they stay with the organization or not. But I think it's a wonderful idea, and it's certainly a great idea to have performance appraisals every year for every employee, so they can then realize the value that they bring to that company and be able to express the value that they bring and show appreciation for their position.